Yo, what's poppin', people? Cobra Star Green back with y'all another video. Today, your first time finding my channel, anything you guys love the shot, stuff like that. You guys make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Also like the video. Yeah, today we talking about season 4, episode 4 of The Shy, a girl from Chicago. So with saying all that, let's just we ain't doing no much talking. Let's just get right into it, you guys.
Finally, you, we got a problem. 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 Yeah, it's probably you. Yeah, we got a problem. We got a problem. Yeah, we got a problem. We got a problem.
So yeah, let me drop this for you guys, and let's just get right into it. Now, first thing I'm gonna talk about Emmit and Tiff in a little bit. But I gotta talk about this dude right here, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting through this scene with Jake and Gemma, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, this dude really reminds me of somebody. Look, I'm gonna give you guys a quick second of a guess exactly who he looks like. All right, now that's your quick second. Now, at least to me, bro, he looked like, bro, and y'all can't tell me I'm lying. Y'all cannot tell me I'm lying at all. Y'all cannot tell me. I'm gonna pull up a big screen so you guys see exactly who I'm talking about. But you guys cannot tell me that he don't look like this dude right here, bruh. He look exact, bruh. That's the Walmart version, goddammit. Oh my gosh, bruh. Where I don't know where the Shy found the Walmart version. Okay, I guess Walmart's kind of disrespectful, but where they find this dog twin at? Where they find him at, bruh? I'm sitting there like, yo, these two look, bruh. Come on, they look. Yeah, I'm on to something right there. But we're gonna talk about Jake in a little bit. Jake and Jim in a little bit. If I might not be saying her name right, it might be my fault. If I'm saying somebody's name wrong in the video, my fault. I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing some stuff, so that's my fault. But first, we gotta talk about Emmit and Tiff for a little bit, man. Now, when I talk about this and I say this, look. I've never ever heard of an open marriage working out. You know, I've never heard of that working out. And it is the exact same thing here, man. This don't now I don't want to fully bash what's going on because of the fact that I know what the payoff is gonna be. Payoff most likely gonna be them getting it's all good, you know. So I don't want to fully bash the open marriage thing they got going on right here, but I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we see in the first 2 seconds of the damn episode that Tiff going crazy with, I can't say his name because of the fact that I'll get in trouble with YouTube, but y'all know who Tiff was going crazy with. Y'all know exactly who Emmit's going crazy with right here. So I don't want to go too deep on that open marriage thing, but I'm just like I've just never seen it work out. I've had people that I know have had open marriages and it don't work out, and they're showing us here at least the first 30 minutes that it don't work out either. Now something happens later on where they get back together and it brings them closer. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but I just thought I'd let you know about the open marriage thing right here with Emmit and Tiff. So, another thing that happened, what I thought was kind of an interesting take, at least just, I can say, I don't know, it's, maybe for y'all it's just like, Cobra stop, where you ain't doing nothing with this. At least to me, I don't know, maybe just me, I kind of thought it was interesting what they're trying to do with Keisha, you know, with the pregnancy thing, and how a family wants to give it up for adoption. Or how a family wants to get it. I thought that was kind of interesting what they're trying to do here with that. You know, it gives her something to actually think about. Like, does she really want to keep it? Does she not want to keep it? Oh wow, look, there is a family that really wants this kid. You know, y'all might bash me and be like, Cobra, stop. But I'm gonna say I think this is kind of interesting. Okay. Now, where this is going to go, nobody knows. But I at least, we'll talk about the little ending part in a little bit. But I at least thought this was kind of interesting a little bit. About the Tiff wanting a family coming up and saying that they wanted Tiff's baby. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Now, again, as the Shy loves to do, conflicts love popping up in the Shy. That's one thing I know about the Shy. Boy, do conflicts come up every episode. If it ain't one thing, it's another. So, 16 minutes in, Tiff ends up finding out who Emmit was sleeping with, and Emmit ends up finding out who Tiff was sleeping with. I'm like, God damn, y'all work fast. Y'all ain't none of y'all good at keeping things low key. You know what I'm saying? But this is all the process. Y'all, I see what they doing. This is all the process of get it out your system, and then after that, we all good. You know what I'm saying? They just going through the get it out your system phase, right? But I don't know. I don't want it to go down that Ronnie route. I always have a fear of them trying to do something with a storyline and it just turn into Ronnie as last season. Because if you guys know me, bro, I hated Ronnie's storyline. I hated everything they tried to do with Ronnie. Ronnie's character was so boring, and what they tried to make it, what they tried to do with Ronnie's character last season, I freaking hated it. So I watch all these storylines, these little plots they got very closely, and I just do not want them to touch that Ronnie plot how that was last year. That was a goddamn disaster last season, whatever I want to say. But yeah, we I guess, and y'all know, we already knew this. They was gonna end up finding out what had happened with each other. There's nothing I actually predicted too. While I was watching the episode, like it was early on, I predicted it too, and I was like, "What? I bet later on they're gonna start kissing." Let's talk about that real quick. So we end up finding out. I'm kind of skipping around here too. It's kind of crazy because this is kind of out of order, but we ended up finding out what y'all think was gonna happen right here. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think was gonna happen? I see the white girl showing out, but what did y'all think was gonna happen between these two? I knew it from the get-go. I was like, I bet they're gonna start kissing later in the episode. And ding, 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 maybe 20 minutes later, they was goddamn kissing. You know what I'm saying? I could probably sell it a little bit. But I'm just like, oh my God. And one side pieced at least this part together on what was gonna happen later on. I was kind of like, damn, oh my God, now that's going to cause a conflict between Kevin, because Kevin's going to somehow find out that all this happened, and they're going to just go from there. I don't know. Because some people tell me, I don't even want to say it, but some people are like, yo, the writing in this show is not that good. And I'm just like, I mean, it's good at some places, other places it's not. But I'm like, I remember somebody in the last video freaking bashed the writing of the episode. I forgot who it was. Might have been CJ. I don't know. I remember somebody was bashing all those plot lines, all the plot, saying all the plot holes and stuff like that. Might be on IG. I don't know who it was, but I could definitely see what people are saying that the writing is bad. I could definitely, I can see it in some points. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna support the show. But just tell me, I see it. I definitely see it. But yeah, we know what happens off of this. You know what I'm saying? They go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about this. I forgot to even bring it up, but I did want to say that it did feel like, at least for me, they gave Keisha a little more screen time here. You know, they focused on her character a little bit more in this episode. Of course, it's surrounding her child and if she wants to keep it or not. So I did appreciate that they're giving her a little bit more screen time. Except for that, the last couple episodes, she get that little screen time pretty much towards the end of the episode, and it would just be like, oh, what are we gonna do with this damn baby? At least this time she's more out there on her approach on what she wants to do with her kids. So I did appreciate that. I can't believe I wrote this in my notes. So in my notes, I'm sitting down here and I'm watching this scene right here, right? Oh, I gotta talk about this too. I didn't even write this down in my notes, but I gotta talk about this. But I'm gonna talk about it after this. I'm watching this scene right here, and I'm like, bro, Trick finna shoot some damn body. I'm just watching this scene, and I'm like, man, if y'all know what I'm talking about right here. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm thinking, bro, Trick gonna shoot some. I don't know who he gonna shoot. Might be Doodah, but Trick gonna shoot some goddamn body. You know what I'm saying? That dude got a tricky, what they say, itchy trigger finger. But yeah, I like what I would say that I like what they're doing with Trick this season. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all can find me up in the comment section all y'all want, but I like what they doing with Trick's character this season. I'll just say that. Now, I wanted to talk about this really quick, and I didn't even put this in my notes, and I'm so glad I just came across it. Papa and Kevin, you know what I'm saying? Papa, I ain't gonna lie, I wish they would do more with his character because Papa is one of my favorite characters on the show. Just because at the same time he's always the one that don't ever get into no beef and nothing like that. And his character's just cool. But like this scene right here with him and Kevin and how he's trying to get Kevin his girl back and stuff like that. I like Papa's character. I kind of like what they're trying to do with Kevin here. Like they're trying to be like, all right, look, you made a mistake here, so let's make up for it and let's try to get your girl back. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to get your girl back. And then we find out like 10 minutes later that she's screwing Jake and she's kissing Drake. So of course, like I said, Kevin's gonna end up figuring this whole entire thing out. He's gonna figure out that Jake is somehow involved and that he gonna end up figuring it out. I'll just say that he'll probably end up figuring it out. But I do like what they're doing with Papa's character with the little show podcast thing. I don't know. Maybe it's because he has a podcast. I have a podcast, so maybe I just relate to him a lot more than anybody else in the show. But I do like Papa's character, what they're doing with his character. I guess I can talk about this really quick. So there's a certain point in here which we knew was gonna happen. Let me find it for you guys. Jada, is that her name right? Yeah, Jada ends up telling her son Emmit. We knew it was gonna come out eventually, but yeah, she ends up telling him, "Hey, baby, I got cancer." You know what I'm saying? So she ends up telling him, and I didn't know exactly what was gonna get Emmit and Tiff back together, or what was gonna set them on the right path back together. But I guess we found it out that it's probably gonna be the cancer that Emmett's mom ends up having. So I don't know how I feel about the cancer storyline they're trying to go with. I don't know if it's because you can do two things with that cancer storyline. You can either kill off a character with the cancer storyline and get rid of that character with it, or you can make it. I don't know. I ain't even say it, but I don't know. It's very tempting on what they're trying to do with this cancer storyline here because it kind of came out of nowhere and stuff like that. So we'll see. I'm hit or miss on a cancer storyline right now. I'm telling you, I'm hit or miss. I want to see what they do with it more. Okay, I'll say that. I want to see I want to see fully where they go with this cancer storyline. I'll say that. But yeah, she ends up telling Emmit about it, and like I said, that's what gets him and probably a goddamn thing. That's what gets him and Tiff back together, kind of, a little bit, at least for the moment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I knew it'd be something like that. I'll just say on this episode, and there's something else with Keisha, but I gotta talk about it later. I'll say, at least for me, I feel like it's better than season 3. I'll say that, but season 3 ain't hard to beat, you know. But I'm enjoying it more than season 3. I see what they're trying to do, but I see what people are getting mad at the writing. I see it. I definitely see it. People are saying these characters are boring. I see it. I don't fully believe that their characters are boring, but I definitely see it there. Usually, I don't know what to think. I'm not fully mad at how this season's going so far. Definitely think it could be a lot better, but I'm not fully mad on it. I want to know your guys' thoughts on this down below, because I'm hit or miss on it, honestly. I don't fully know if I really like it, fully know if I don't like it. There's some things I do like about the show, something I don't like about the show, so I'm just hit or miss on both sides. So I really want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on it down below. Our first time finding my channel, you guys make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Also, like the video, tell me your guys' thoughts, complaint, criticism, so like that down below. And hey, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.